7 years. So imagine the pain from that. So secure software is designed with security in mind. It's developed with security controls, and it's software that is protected throughout its life cycle. And I don't think we often think about that. I mentioned the concept. I'll mention the disposal piece. It has to be disposed of properly. How many times have you read responsible companies, when they're upgrading computers, they donate their computers or they sell them on eBay and the servers, and what do you got? You got data on them. You got applications on them. You have things on there that, that you really should have wiped. Have you archived the records off of them? Have you sanitized the records that, that are on there, and you're not saving data that you really don't need to be saving? And then there's the middle part. You buy software, it's configured, it could be perfect. You get it in, you get it deployed, and hopefully you get it configured correctly when it's deployed, and then all of a sudden the freeze is off, it's in production, and somebody comes in, got this great new piece of functionality we've got to add to this software, and they want to start customizing it. Who leads the customization? You don't get that same development team that originally developed that software. You've got a new group that's coming in and going to be making your changes for you. How do you control that? How do you know that those people actually have a full grasp of what those changes mean? Same thing with patches. You put patches on one place and somewhere else you break the application in other ways. So it's about migrating and controlling direct and indirect risk of these software vulnerabilities and the maintenance of that software from start to finish. That's our theory. So what's next? Building secure software along with secure code, and it's necessary now. The problems are getting worse each day. There's a whole kaleidoscope of perspectives to be factored into the development, not just how good you are on writing code. We know you can do that. And then the first line of defense as a qualified, educated people that know how to do it, meet the requirements, including design, testing, deployment, and ultimately disposal of that software. This is a picture that we've looked at of some existing certification programs that are out there that are attempting to not only certify but to train in particular specific areas. We find most of these are technical type of credentials and programs, which is well and good. They've done a good job on that. But we've been concerned about the integration of all of these different pieces. How do all of these come together? I mean, where's the individual, let's say the lead person, not the programmer, not the manager, but where is the lead person that assures that all of these pieces are in place and that can ask those questions? They don't necessarily have to be experts in any of these areas that you see up here. But they do know enough about all of the areas to ask the right questions, and they need to have enough authority that if something needs to be corrected at any point within that life cycle, then they know they can do that. So that's the area that we look at that needs filling. I think that's, let's see, I've got 3 minutes. Oops, that was an advertisement. I'm not supposed to show that, but I'll leave it there anyway. At this point, are there any questions from the audience? I think we can take questions. How was the party? Anybody come to our party last night? Our launch party? Yeah. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good time. Well, with that, I thank you for your attention. And it's been a pleasure visiting, and our thanks to Owasp for allowing ISC Squared to share some thoughts with you.